Borrasca, Part 3. Sam went back alone, 2 nights later. The padlock was the kind you could find at any hardware store in a 50-mile radius. It took him 11 minutes. He descended for what felt like a quarter mile, following a cable strung along the left wall. New cable, the kind used in industrial ventilation systems. The air smelled wrong, not like rock and damp and age, like people. At the bottom, a corridor, a locked door at its end. And through the door, voices, women's voices. Low, exhausted, speaking to each other in the careful way of people who have long since run out of things to say. Sam stood at that door for 4 minutes. Then he ran. The Prescott family had a problem. The mine's runoff had contaminated the groundwater decades ago. Driscoll's men were largely infertile. The Prescotts, who controlled the town, the sheriff, the mayor, the church, had found a solution. A quiet solution. They brought women in. Women no one would look for. They kept them in the mine, and they sold the children to wealthy couples across 4 states. Couples who asked no questions because they wanted desperately to stop asking questions. 14 missing women over 12 years was the number Sam had seen. That was only the count for the cases that had been filed. There were more that hadn't been. The screaming Sam and Kimber had heard as children wasn't machinery. It had never been machinery. The worst is still on the tape. Continue to Part 4.